Go for it.
All right, so this is the GTC Sound Innovations, the REVPAD. This is what we call a REVPAD. It's just, it's basically a wireless touchpad effects controller, which controls all your audio environment. You can control your effects, your older parameters, your VSTs even.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and MIDI devices, pretty much everything. You know, I'll just give you a few examples and then we'll talk a bit more.
Great.
Okay? So it has like tons of features, like swelling stuff. You don't need to use your volume knob or volume pedal.
Wow.
Stuff like that. You can do like what we call easy tapping modes. We have lots of those, stuff like that. Just a second. Stuff like that.
So what effect actually is that? What's happening when you tap that?
When I you know what? That's interesting because what I'm using here is a regular Boss pitch shifter.
Oh, right.
Which I can integrate
Oh, wow.
to the unit, as you can see here.
Cool.
Sorry for the mess.
That's all right.
But as you can see here, it's just a regular pitch shifter.
Oh, wow, awesome.
And I'm integrating it into the REVPAD.
Yeah.
And then I can use it.
Wow.
And what you hear is actually just a pitch up. I can determine the range. I can go for full octave or fifth or whatever. Okay, and then I just go up, just turn it wah. You can do some really fast steps.
That's awesome. I need one of those. People might think I'm a good player for once.
Yeah. That's what they think about me since I have this. And wah.
Yeah.
Just simple stuff like wah. I mean, you can just, when you're not touching the pad, you're on bypass. And when you're touching it, you engage the wah. So
Wow.
you can tap your wah. That's one thing that we've never done before.
Awesome.
What we have more? Oh, like virtual whammy bar. This is nice. Stuff like you can do like. You have a whammy bar on your Les Paul now. So kind of Jeff Beck kind of licks. You know, this tremolo thing. Kill switch, it's a dynamic kill switch because you can determine the fade in, fade out. You can tell them to not to go completely to kill the signal, just to go to, I don't know, 20%. But for instance, let's see what we have here. Oh, again, I'm using the Boss pitch shifter now. Stuff like with the kill switch, you see. Also, stuff like that.
So how many patches can you shift between on the fly? Just
endless.
Awesome.
I mean, you can put up to 8 effects.
Yep.
And all of their parameters on any axis you choose, not including the VSTs and the MIDI devices that you want. I don't know, KAOSS pads, whatever.
Yeah.
Models, I don't know, whatever. Everything that has MIDI, actually. And let's put it this way: with just one swipe of a finger or one tap, you can crossfade between clean to distortion, turn on a loop on your Ableton, get another computer muted, I don't know, and even the lighting, I think, can work on MIDI, right? So you can change the lights to red or something, I don't know, and just with one swipe. Stop. Let me show you something, right? Like keyboard padding stuff, like that, with the dynamic kill switch. And this is really simple. I mean, of course, there's stuff that is a bit more difficult to play with it. I mean, it's all in the hands of the user, you know. I'm sure some players will get real crazy with this, but it's very important to know that it's also very simple to use. You can just play, I don't know, a B minor chord, swell it in. And the crossfading thing. Because this way, every point on the REVPAD actually gives you a different blend of the effects that you're using and their parameters. So I can blend this. I don't have to go all the way to distortion. I can just blend them. And I also use the pitch here on the y-axis, so I can do stuff like it's kind of a feedback kind of feel. Important to also know that our distortion and overdrive are pure analog circuits, and we use really high-end algorithms for our effect, for our delays and choruses and everything. Hopefully you think it sounds good.
That's awesome, man. Could you very quickly run through how the signal's routed?
Actually, this is his unit, so
okay.
let's go here.
Yeah, all right.
So yeah, what do you want to know?
How do you connect it? Because you know it looks pretty complex, but then to the guitar there's nothing.
It's just because it's too messy here, but actually the thing is that you can put it on the backstage. You don't really need it. You see, I just. But it's just because I wanted to use the pitch,
yeah.
And I'm using also it's an external connection with effects loop actually,
yeah,
and an expression pedal input. So instead of expression pedal, you have an expression pad. So this is why it's a bit more.
Yeah.
And I have also my USB here connected, so it looks a bit messy here, but actually it's just in, out, and that's it. Electricity.
And so these go into the front of the amp or effects loop?
You can put an effects loop. Yep. You can use one. You can. Yep. Sorry. Yeah, you can hook it up. You can hook it up just in an input or an effects loop. Or if you use it in your pedal board, you can just connect it in a serial connection, just a regular serial connection. Or, as I showed you before, you can connect your pedal board to it and control it with the REVPAD.
That's really cool, man. When are you guys, are there release dates on this?
Yeah, well, about all that, I'd rather you talk to this guy.
Okay, cool. Thanks very much, man.
You're welcome, man. Thank you.
Nice play.
Thanks.